We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support, but broke through key support levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 10:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness down on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the one opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. It was spectacular and beyond expectations, and if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 80% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from bright green bars to white referred borders in yesterday's volatility, and continuing to hit white referred borders here on 42 vision. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator since yesterday at the 564.50 level, hitting a support down here of 556. It tried to hold, but the weakness continued. Once it broke through it, it hit the next support that we were watching, 553. It fought there, and it went all the way down towards 550. These were the key levels we were watching to the downside. And here we are with a bear indicator in the bigger picture, dominating on the SPY. We also have it here within the volatility on the QQQ, a bear indicator popping up again here in today's volatility at 484. On Tesla, things pushed up but quickly came back down, back under a bear indicator at 253. And then we have Apple here right at the open with a bear indicator at the 230 level. And then we have Netflix here with a bear indicator going into earnings and fighting here to hold support, but still down towards the 640 level, and a bear indicator popped up at the 651 level. So lots of bear indicators here on multiple charts, something to not ignore. And in the bigger picture on the SPY, on the 1 hour, we've been under a bear indicator since yesterday's pre-market and recent highs of 564.50, a key level of resistance, and it's been dominating since yesterday, right? We've hit dip areas 2 days in a row, and going into tomorrow, This is going to be crucial because we've broken through the support of 555, and then we're fighting down here at the 551, 550 level where things started to continue to push up higher once that bull indicator from back here on July 2nd at 543 popped up, right? So this is going to be crucial. This bear indicator is dominating. We've hit multiple dip areas. Could the transitions back up start again? Well, we need to look at these inflow versus outflows, which we're going to pull up in just a moment. And in the volatility, a bear indicator up here at 558 has dominated all day. And we did a transition from bright green bars to multiple dip areas of wire Fred borders in today's volatility. Now, here in the after hours, it's trying to push back up away from 550, back up towards 553. The question is, could it hold, right? So that's what we're going to break down in today's video. We're going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the SP500 index, with outflows dominating yesterday, and that's why things continue to pull down lower, right? It never crossed the midpoint, and that's something to not ignore. But in today's pre-market, it did try to cross into the open, but quickly those outflows began. And that's when the sharp drop from 558 down towards 552 and 550 started to begin, right? And now we could see here outflows hitting lows down here of negative 7.5, some of the lowest outflows that we've seen in the last several days and weeks. But sharply, these inflows have picked back up. And this is where it gets crucial here going into tomorrow and the rest of these after hours. If these inflows cross over and continue green, it could start that staircase effect to the upside here on the 30-minute chart. And when we zoom out and look at it from the 1 hour, we could see the same thing here, guys. On the 1 hour chart, outflows had never crossed the midpoint, and that's why we could see this weakness start to dominate very quickly once it switched from green to red, because outflows were negative to begin with. It was far from the midpoint, and things continued to the downside. And that's how we could see this weakness dominating over the charts, because in the bigger picture, inflows had not crossed, and on the 30-minute, it actually went ahead and quickly crossed back down. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here how these inflow versus outflows were fighting, but outflows started to dominate quickly as well after the bell at around that area of 558, back down towards the 552 level. Things leveled off, and it's been trying to push itself up, right? We have a divergence here to the upside in the volatility, even though things were pushing down, but it's trying to bounce back up and retest key resistance levels. And it's going to be crucial for these inflows to continue above the midpoint. Now, if these outflows cross to the downside, it could quickly start to retest key support levels. And the first level we'll be watching is 550. If that weakness continues into the 30-minute and 1 hour, then I'll be watching 548 to the 547 level. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to switch from red to green, push back up on the 15-minute, start that staircase effect, break through the resistance up here of 555, where things rejected in the middle of the volatility, roll the strength over onto the 30-minute as well, so we could see it cross the midpoint, continue green, and then above 555, I'll be watching 557 to the 560 level. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows are fighting to get back above the midpoint here on the 30-minute and 1 hour. And on the 15-minute, it's right there near the midpoint, trying to hold. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.